Welcome back, y'all. I think we're about to move on to that cornbread. Y'all hold on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let's get you a little closer. Alright, everybody good? Merry Christmas. Welcome back. When I cook, I try to make sure that you guys and everybody can just see what I'm doing. Okay? So we're moving on. We're moving on to that cornbread I spoke of. And it's going to be a cheesy, bacony cornbread. And I'm going to aim it more towards like a Southwest version of a cheesy, bacon, crackling cornbread. Okay? So all the seasonings and everything, put them out front for you all to see. Welcome back. And I'm going to kind of move them back to their normal spots as we do this together, okay? So you're going to find that in this recipe. And this is a hard to get seasoning because this one is from India. And you will have to order it, okay? But you see it right there. The company can be easily contacted. And their ordering is super fast. Alright. And though I'm almost out of it, of course you know you need to keep this in your pantry. That's, you know, it's just saison. It's a complete saison. Okay. Any kind of onion powder. Not onion salt. Onion powder. Be discreet with it in this dish, because this is our cornbread. We're trying to pick up on a smoky Southwest cornbread, okay? But we want all of our elements to come together, not overwhelm each other. Salt and pepper always. Alright, so I just cut up a large yellow onion, okay? Yellow onions, when you cook them, they tend to cook up a little bit sweet. So I am just working with all my ingredients in the manner that I want them to create for me, okay? And I'm not, though I want everything to be a consistent pattern in this, okay? Even down to the bacon pieces. You know, I would like everything to be pretty uniform, but this is still cooking. This is Christmas time. My goodness gracious alive. Welcome back. You know, these are my dry seasonings in that cornmeal mix, y'all. And it's all the seasonings that you just saw. If you're just joining me, welcome, welcome, welcome. What are we doing? We're rendering off some water out of this yellow onion. And we're going to let it caramelize to a certain degree. And that's the flavor we want in our dish, quite frankly. Alright, so still to this dry mix, y'all, I want to add some stuff for y'all so you can see it kind of on the fly. And that's the cheese. Making sure you guys can see. I'm just going over to the side and I'm going to pick it up. I've been doing this a long time, y'all. I'm going to do it my way, okay? But this would be a guesstimate for you all. That's about that's 3/4 of a cup, and I really want to go a whole cup of cheese in here. Welcome back. Hey, Muhammad. Hi. Welcome back. So, and at the same time, remember, y'all, when you cook, you still got to think about your moisture content all the way around, especially when you start doing what I'm doing. And that's literally putting everything in one, let me get up here for y'all to see, in one bowl, okay? So you got to think about that already. And then know in a minute we're going to start adding wet ingredients. So, having said that, let's go ahead and incorporate it, okay? So, I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back. I need y'all to keep an eye on these onions caramelizing in this pan because they're about there. They're getting to be translucent. And I have not put anything on these onions, just so y'all know. That's just the fat from the bacon. I am going to go ahead and take out that bigger piece, y'all. It's just annoying. Alright. That's consistent enough. Alright, I'm going to lower my heat a little bit as I walk away. because y'all should be able to tell now. We're starting to get some beautiful color in that pan on those onions. So let's go to a low simmer. I'll be right back, y'all. I don't know what y'all are doing today. I sure hope you're spending some time with family. And most importantly, if that's not an option, certainly I hope y'all are, creating memories and loving yourselves. Maybe spread a little cheer and love. Alright, I'm back. Welcome, 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 y'all. Here we go. Onions are looking pretty good. Now, I'm going to take that pan holder away. And this is some extra bacon that I isolated, okay? I'm going to grab the aluminum foil. What's going on? Pulling off a little bit of the sheet. And what I'm going to do with that, use it to kind of line the center of my hand, just like that, making a cup. When you cook in a kitchen, you have to learn to be flexible. You have to learn to think out loud at all times, okay? And you got to move with the flow of your food. So, of course, naturally, that's going to get hot on the bottom because it conducts a lot of heat. Turn that bit of hood off. It conducts a lot of heat. So you can always set it right back down on another piece of aluminum foil. Let's get that out of there. And on these last rounds right here, y'all, I'm making sure to give it time to let that bacon fat and butter fall back into the pan to a certain degree. And I'm going to leave a lot of the onion in there as well. And that's just going to pick up on the bottom part of my cornbread. And it's going to be pretty. It's going to make a very interesting crust down there, okay? My oven is on 400 and it's preheated. Now, y'all see that in the pan? I'm starting to spread some of it out a little bit. It has the rendered off bacon fat, the rendered off bacon pieces. A great deal of oil down there, okay? We'll set this stuff to the side. And we're going to move on, all right? We're going to take this. I'm going to try to get it in the frame where y'all can see a little bit easier. And I'm going to move my cutting board out of the way. And I'm going to make all this come together. Don't forget at this point to turn your heat off on your skillet, okay? And remember that you're still retaining a lot of heat at the bottom of that cooking element. So that'll burn if you leave it there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this back into frame. And that's why I was keeping something right under it, y'all, because I'm cooking with electric. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. No matter how you're celebrating today. It's a big old world out there. I sure do love y'all. Thank you for being with me. Let's take this off the heat, okay? You're going over to your other element, and then just give yourself the breathing room to bring these ingredients together real quick. And I said real quick, but actually, cooking is for fun. Take your time when you do it, okay? So, fork, and we're going to fork it, and we're going to lightly toss this stuff together, okay? You can do that several different ways. Don't let the stuff intimidate you. Can y'all see that pretty well? Let me pull back this butter. This is actually buttermilk and the sweet milk mixed together now. All right, but first things first, let's bring these ingredients together, because even though cheese and the bacon has a certain amount of moisture content in it, there's still, as you see, considered a dry element in there at this stage. But once we get all that love mixed up, well, what we're going to do next? We're going to put the egg, and we're going to put the milk in there, and we're going to bring this all together. You guys, women, families, children, children, I highly encourage y'all to cook. I started cooking and learning how to cook with my mom. Um, my youngest memories are when I could see, quite frankly. She would set me on a countertop. But this is a solid recommendation for y'all. When you cook and you're baking and stuff, you guys think about the design of the bowl and really get under there with your spatula, your fork, whatever utensil. Run it along the bottom of that bowl. Go down, up, over. Down, up, over. Y'all see the technique? Down, up, over. One more again, down, up, over. A lot of times this is the section of the cooking process where this is where you get your incorporation. Okay, that's your articles of incorporation right there. Boom. All right, so like I said, I've been doing this a while. I don't intimidate easily in the kitchen, so I'm going to just show y'all how I do it and how I really cook, and then we'll solve problems together if they come about, okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm going to create a little bit of a well. It's for no purpose other than to cradle the two milks I have. The buttermilk, which is a cultured type thing, right? And then the sweet milk together. All right, we're going right down there in that hole. All right, now what I do that for first, stick that right there. Well, because we're putting all of our wet ingredients in first. Say hello to your little egg screening cup as well. Sorry for the sniffling, y'all. I'm happy to report to y'all that I've moved on now to Zyrtec and Claritin, and also an occasional Benadryl at night. And it seems like the allergies are prevailing. There's nothing that they're as tough as tough can be, okay? But we got some, honestly, y'all, we got some tough evergreens here in the South. Y'all just don't know. And a lot of plants, man, they don't call us a natural state for nothing. All right, y'all see that? That's the remnants of the cultured buttermilk, and then also the sweet milk in there. All right, what are we going to use that for? Well, we're going to crack our eggs in there. That way, if there's any pieces in there, you'll know. All right, I'm going to kind of debris this little section right here, because when you cook, it's messy. If people try to tell you cooking ain't messy, tell them they're not cooking. All right, y'all ready? Let me scoot this over a little bit for y'all. All right. All right, here we go. Egg. Flat surface. All right, here we go. Crack it. There we go. Get it in the bowl. All right, use your hand to scoop it back. Don't let it fall on the counter. Instant contamination. Look at your egg. You're looking for eggshell, and that's a solid tip on how to do that, y'all. You crack it on the countertop. 9 times out of 10, most of your shells are going to, be contained within your own shell, and then you could take and just dump it in there. I'm putting 2 eggs in it, okay? Turning around. Don't forget to use that finger. Put it right on back down. Contaminated counter right there. No big deal. I'm just gonna throw this eggshell away and crack that next one. All right. So right here where it's contaminated before, y'all see? Boom, boom, boom. All right, y'all see that? Nothing at all. And there's cold ingredients in there. Go on and dump it. Now, if I had some hot grease in there, I'd tell you at this point, don't do that, because it'll cook your egg. But that's not hot grease in there. Pull it back, dispose, wash your hands, because you have a contaminant on it. Now we're getting close to the section where we see just how far I overshot it or undershot it on the liquids, okay? So, let's see here. And also with that paper towel, literally, I'm going to get up the little bit of egg product right there, or the egg, okay? That's not egg product, that's egg. I have a cleaner right over here to the right-hand side of y'all. I don't know if y'all see how I'm handling this cleaner because splashbacks and stuff are real. Create a barrier and a guard. Spray. And then actually wipe away anything that could get into your foods while you're cooking or after you cook. Just cleaning is a process you do while you cook, okay? All right. Kept that in there for a reason. Fork those eggs. Fork them, fork them, fork them, fork them. Did y'all see what I did? Just bust it up, man. And this is how I'm holding my fork. You'll see what I'm doing? Because in a way, you got to whisk your egg on out, but it doesn't have to be perfect because guess what, people? This is something you can do while you're preparing the cornbread. It doesn't take all those bowls and tools. It doesn't take all the drama and stuff like that. It just takes a little, you know, Arkansas ingenuity. If you keep the well in the center of your bowl, it just promotes really good articles of incorporation techniques. Yeah. Then you get to this stage. You know, you got your eggs all whisked up in there pretty well. You start pulling the rest of those ingredients in. They're coming together pretty well. And now I'm digging at the bottom of this because I'm pulling up any ingredients that might be stuck on the bottom so I can incorporate them. But I'm also getting ready to do something real crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. What's up, chat room? How y'all doing? What's up? All right. Still ready? I'm going to add this. Looks like I did pretty good with the guesstimations on the liquid. So I'm going to put something else that's kind of liquidy, right? And oily and delicious. All right. Let's go on and work that in there for a minute. All right. Technique. Down, up, fold, down, up, fold. When you hear that in cooking terminology, that's a real thing. When they say fold, it's just this right here, y'all. You go deep in your bowl, you go up, over. You don't even have to make a complete revolution with your fork if you don't want to. It's just a maneuver, okay? Down, up, over, down, up, over. Cool thing about cornbread, y'all, is that you can kind of mess with it if you want to a little bit, and you don't have to worry about it in the pan getting tough and tight on you like a biscuit would, okay? But anyway, this is really good as far as like my moisture content and when I go to pour it. So, having said all that, let's go on and give it a final toss. And I'm going to see if I can get somebody watching me right now to hand me that sweet milk out of the fridge. And I really appreciate that. And then at this point, I'm going to go on the best I can, move that back over, try not to get all this food and particles right there on the pan, okay? I'm not going to turn the heat on. Thank you. I'm going to add a splash of just sweet milk in there, y'all, because I want it to be a little bit more pourable, okay? I'm going to grab me a paper towel, because when you cook, you get dirty, duh. Alright, and I'm just removing the remnants off my hands, because the messiest part of this whole recipe is coming up, y'all. Alright, y'all see how much oil and stuff is still in there. Honestly, that's perfect. And I'm not even going to do a back spoonful of it on top, because that right there is trying to congeal a little bit on me, y'all. It's trying to tighten back up, and that's cool, because I'm going to pour this in there after I incorporate it, and as it all cooks together, it's going to push the more melted oils from everything up and over, and it's going to create something really special. Same thing with this, y'all. Take your fork, kind of like a cake batter at this point, because see that liquid content? Well, you want to get it in there. Time's not a factor. Just get it in, though. Hungriness is a factor. And when you know you got this much flavor in a bowl, I'm going on and get it done. Folding technique there at the end. I'm going to switch my tools, okay? I'm going to switch my tools, okay? I'm going to switch my tools. Larger tool, a little bit quicker on the folding. All right, y'all ready? Let's pull this back. Let's bring this over. Trying to get it where y'all can really see the pour. All right, one more toss, one more turn. I'm actually inspecting this for cheese, y'all, and I'm kind of at an impasse where I think I'm going to add a little bit more cheese, because if you're in doubt, you should probably go and do it. Like, I don't know about everybody else, but I highly recommend to cook from the gut. Cook with your instincts, okay? So I'm going to go with about just a fourth more cup of cheese, y'all. Welcome back. Nick. What's going on, Nick? I am cooking cheesy, crackling cornbread, because don't tell nobody, Nick, but later tonight for supper, I'm planning to do like a southern spin. By the way, we put a little bit more cheese in there, Nick. Welcome. Merry Christmas, Nick. Welcome. Merry Christmas, everybody. Literally, we're going to do a fried rice, a southern fried rice tonight, Nick. And what does that mean when I say southern fried rice? Dude, number one, it means I got turkey. I got a roasted turkey. I got smoked chicken. And I got some hamburger meat and some pork. So all those meats will be in the fried rice. And I'm going to go kind of southwest on it. Oh, and Nick, guess what? Mama cooked some big old thing of like zipper peas to me. I haven't uncapped them yet, because first things first, we gotta do cornbread. But so we'll be having some peas and crackling cheesy cornbread tonight for supper with I guess you can call it Southwest fried rice, y'all. All right, try not to waste stuff, y'all. Like, when you grab bigger tools like that, utilize them, okay? And that way you can get all your batter out of there. And that's cornbread, Nick. That's cornbread, everybody. I'll be right back. At this point in the South, y'all, honestly, we take this whole pan, and right here on this countertop, I would normally take it, pick it up, and boom, drop it, okay? And what that'll do is it'll kick up all the air pockets and bubbles. I'll show y'all something. See what I was talking about not getting the spoon and pulling that oil back into this? But do you see what I mean? You have that option at this point if you want to. And you ain't got to have a spoon for it, y'all. You could use the tool you're cooking with. Y'all see that? Let me get it. All right, there it is. See that oil content? That's a good thing. Let me go and grab a spoon. I want to show y'all something that you guys, like, if you see a Southern woman show you this, welcome to the South, okay? That's how serious this is. All right. Spoon, all right? Oil, okay? And let's go ahead and get our stuff like we normally would do. I think I know a Southern woman, y'all. I'm just saying it. I think I do. All I did was kind of just spread it out for evenness, consistency in the pan with the batter. Get your spoon, y'all. Right here. Can y'all see that? Do y'all see it coming up in my spoon? Literally take it and let it drip. What does it do? Number one, that's bacon fat. And you're literally taking flavor from the bottom of that cast iron skillet that also rendered off sweet yellow onions and caramelized yellow onions. Anyway, you're literally taking all the love of the bottom of that pan and you're spreading it over the top. And as it cooks, it creates these little swirl patterns up in your food, y'all. It's so cool. And it creates little rivets and lines in your cornbread. That stuff y'all see, like if you're looking at, you know, what's up, Southern Livin'? You know, I don't know if y'all ever heard of the magazine Southern Livin', but here, you know, of course it's going to be a popular magazine in the South. So that's all I'm doing, y'all. And the little brown bits that y'all see in there, that's still from the rendered off bacon, y'all. That stuff at the bottom of the pan. Anytime you cook, all that stuff y'all see at the bottom. That's why I say your flavor's at the bottom of your pan. Don't be afraid to grab it. All right, what do we save this little bit of stuff right here for? Well, that's bacon, and we both know what's going to happen. There's actually some fat up in there too, y'all. Watch. Let's see if we can make it drip for Nick. Drip, 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 drip. Y'all ready? Oh, oh my goodness. Ah, there's Michael Bush. Welcome back. Let's see what Michael says. That's right. Top secret, Garrison. This is a top. Shh. Hush it, Troy. It's top secret stuff. Michael says, girl, you love to cook like me. Exactly. Yes, I do, child. Yes, I do. Y'all see that? See how I shook it? And it just got better? Me and Michael highly agreed that in the kitchen, 9 times out of 10, you gotta shake it up. See what I'm saying? Michael said he about to heat and cook up some ham. I know that's right. And see, that just shows that, like, we're all so perfect together. You know what I'm saying? This is going in a preheated 400-degree oven, man. I'm going to go on and put it on the top shelf because I want that color, and I just want everything to be fabulous from the top to the bottom to the top. All right? I'm going to check back in with y'all in about an hour and show you how everything cooked up and everything. As far as anything else, this is perfect. That's perfect. Ain't no need to do nothing but just stick it in that heat. Let heat do what it do. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. See you soon. Thanks for being here. Together, we're everything. Love y'all. Yep.